What is going on, Flex Zone family? It's your boy, God's favorite host, the host with the moist, back here on the Flex Zone Podcast YouTube channel with another video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that like button, hit that bell for all notifications, and let me know your thoughts on what does the Kyler Murray contract situation mean for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. I'm just still thinking about that contract Kyler Murray got. 5 years, $230.5 million, $160 million guaranteed. What does that mean for Action Jackson? What does that mean for the grade A, the 2019 unanimous MVP? But I'm back again. Make sure you guys follow us at the Flex Zone 1 on Twitter and Instagram, and now on TikTok, the Flex Zone Podcast. But just a few hours ago, we saw Kyler Murray get broke off. He got the 5 year, $230 million contract, $160 million guaranteed. We know Lamar Jackson is next up. We know he's been next up probably all off season, but Kyler Murray was in the conversation as guys who could get paid. And I thought Kyler probably would get a deal before Lamar because I don't think Lamar is getting a deal until next season. But Kyler Murray is getting $230 million. Lamar Jackson's got to walk in the door minimum. The conversation isn't starting until you're talking $250 million and probably around 200 million guaranteed, as close to 200 million as he can get guaranteed. I think he probably should get more than Deshaun Watson get, which he got 230 million guaranteed. Just go ahead and give Lamar 235, 240. Give Lamar a 5 year, $250 million extension, 250 guaranteed at this point, because that's probably what it's going to take to get this guy to sign a long-term deal, because he sees Kyler Murray, who's a really good quarterback, as I said, a top 10 quarterback. But I think Lamar is right at that top 5 range. And a unanimous MVP guy who takes the team to the playoffs. You see his value when he's hurt. Team goes from first to last, not worst to first to last, from best to worst. And Kyler got 5 years, 230 million. If I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm his agent, his mom, I'm coming in the door. I'm probably starting out with, I need at least 250 million before you can talk to me. And honestly, 5 years, 250 million, and 250 all guaranteed, maybe something that Lamar would probably sign. And you give him 5 years, 250 million, that's 50 million a year, fully guaranteed, 250 fully guaranteed. He gets more than Deshaun Watson, fully guaranteed. He gets more than Kyler Murray, fully guaranteed. He's probably the right up there with Patrick Mahomes, his highest paid quarterbacks in the league. If he plays the way I think he will, and a lot of pundits agree with me for 2022, healthy, better offensive line. Offense looks to get more back to the 2019 formula, which he led the league in passing touchdowns, led the league in touchdowns from the pocket, led the league in rushing, had over 1,000 yards rushing. I think this team could be poised, hopefully, for a good playoff run. I talked about, could they add another receiver? Do they need another weapon? Possibly, potentially. But in 2019, they didn't have a great receiving core either. And I do think Rashad Bateman will take a step, and hopefully Duvernay and Prochet are used correctly. And maybe we get some from Tylen Wallace. And like I said, Andrews and some of the young tight ends, Kohler and Likely, I think will have some type of impact, especially on third down in the red zone as well. And I think JK and Gus will come back and do what they do as well. But let me know, Flex Zone family, what does this mean for Lamar Jackson? I don't think he gets a contract before training camp. I don't think this means he gets paid this season. I think this means he sits back with the Mr. Burns excellent fingers going back and forth like, I'm going to just wait it out. I'm going to be patient. Patience is a virtue. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to let it play out, as we say here on the Flex Zone podcast. I'm going to wait my turn. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to go out, ball out, represent South Florida, represent my family, show this league, show this team, show Steve Bisciotti and Eric DeCosta what I'm capable of and what I'm worth. And if you don't give it to me, what someone else will give to me and then some. And you will be regretting it and hoping to find another quarterback because you won't have another one like me. And there isn't one like me in the NFL. I'm a Ferrari. Let me do what I do best. Give me the tires. Give me the protection plan to make sure I can be successful. And let me take you to the promised land and deliver us a Super Bowl as he promised us when he was drafted. I love Lamar Jackson. Like I said, I think he's a top 5 quarterback. Kyler Murray is a top 10 quarterback. He's getting 230 million, 160 guaranteed. Lamar Jackson needs to be, I said it, 5 years, $250 million. Give it to him fully guaranteed. He'll make more guaranteed than Deshaun Watson. We know that's what he wants. He'll set the market. He'll get a fully guaranteed contract. He'll be paid. His family will be taken care of for life. He'll have that long-term security, and he'll be here in Baltimore helping us win and compete for championships and Super Bowls. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about Lamar Jackson's contract? What contract would you give him? I said 5 years, $250 million, $50 million guaranteed, $250 million all guaranteed for Lamar Jackson. Bashadi, give him the checkbook. Let him sign it today. He walks in the training camp a happy man. You wait until next year, you're going to have to give him that fully guaranteed around $50 million a year, $250 million guaranteed, most likely if he comes out and is anywhere close to what he was in 2019 as the MVP. Pretty much a guy who was the unanimous MVP, had his team 14-2 and possibly with a chance to win a Super Bowl, even though they lost their first game in the playoffs. But Kyler Murray, well deserved. I'm happy for you on the Flex On podcast. I'm one of your biggest fans. Lamar Jackson, we know what you're capable of. We love you here in Baltimore, great egg. We don't want you to go. We want you to be here long term. Get the money you deserve. Steve Bisciotti, Eric DeCosta, Ravens management. 5 years, $250 million guaranteed, $50 million guaranteed a season, $250 million guaranteed, more than Deshaun Watson, making up there with Patrick Mahomes, more than Kyler Murray, more than Josh Allen. Mic drop. God's favorite host, the host with the Moist here on the Flex On podcast. Let me know your thoughts on that. Would you give Lamar Jackson that 5-year, $250 million guaranteed contract, $50 million annual salary a year, which will make him up there with the Patrick Mahomes, more than Kyler Murray, more than Deshaun Watson as well? Check out the podcast. Check out the episode we did on Monday with Engraven, episode 350. We were live talking Ravens with him. Follow him, Engraven Vids, and we'll be back 351 this Monday talking about it as well. Did a video early talking about the Kyler Murray situation, what this means for him and the Arizona Cardinals. Hit that like button. Let me know if you like what you heard on this video. Supports the channel out greatly. Hit the bell to know when we're live and all videos drop. And as well, hit that subscribe button. Join the Flex On family, baby. Only place giving you your sports how you want it when you need it. It's free. It costs you nothing in the world where everything's going up. The Flex On remains free, and you're part of the family here on the YouTube Airways. Thank you again, family. Have a great afternoon. And let me know, 5 years, $250 million, fully guaranteed. Would you draft for Lamar Jackson? I would in a heartbeat. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, let me know your thoughts. And until next time, y'all, I'm out here. Peace. Pay Lamar Jackson his money. 5 years, $250 million guaranteed. And y'all subscribe.